Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the family and welcome to the tribe. Here on this channel, we say get the flock in here when we talk about the angels. And we're going to get to that so you'll understand what that means and how to use it. If you would go ahead and hit the subscriber button and the bell next to it so you can get email notifications of new videos as they're uploaded, that would be great. As well as give me a like and share it with someone. Okay, if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. Welcome back, and I hope everyone in your world is healthy and safe and that everyone is really taking time, especially this week, because our focus is on being self-compassionate and taking care of ourselves. Our topic for today is self-care. But before we get to that, everything you need to know about me is in the box below. And if you're not sure, send me an email. We can arrange a 15-minute free chat where we can talk about the different services that I offer. I am an energy intuitive. I'm also an angel card therapist, as well as a professionally certified life coach from one of the more popular life coaching programs, which is focused around how do we show up in the world and how do we use our energy better. And I even have a test you can take to see, are you showing up the way you really feel that you are? It's pretty accurate too. And it's based on your energetic levels, and you answer 110 questions, and then we have a session to go over what the results are. So that's something that I can offer to you, especially as we are moving toward the end of the year. Can you believe it? It's October. It seems like 2020 has been a roller coaster, and part of that roller coaster is that it is speeding by very, very quickly. As I said, today's topic is going to be self-care, and part of self-care is what? Taking care of ourselves in a way where we show the world that we have value, where we communicate to others that, I'm important too. We give so much to other people, and oftentimes we don't take the time to give to ourselves. So self-care is about giving to the world the best of you, not the rest of you. That's a quote by Katie Reed. And what that means is that you're giving, when you are giving of yourself to the world, and that could be your family, that could be your community, that could be on your job, you are also signaling that I really truly value myself. And when we value ourselves, it's very easy for us to value others. Aha, see how that works? Okay. And so, how do we take care of ourselves also communicates how we're feeling about ourselves. And we can take care of ourselves on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. See how this works? Okay. And we can make a conscious effort to take care of ourselves so that we are showing up in the world authentically because we are doing things in a very deliberate manner. Ha. See how that works? Okay, so for today, let's go ahead and get this reading started, and let's get the angels in here. All right, so on the channel, I always ring the bell, well, my sound bowl. And now, remember how you connect to the angels by either putting your hands, both hands over your heart, or by taking your hands, and it could be both or one, and taking your middle finger and your thumb and forming an O. That starts what is known as a heart link. Heart linking process is part of IET, or Integrated Energy Therapy. IET is the second generation healing modality, and there are several of them, but it is a very powerful one, and anyone who is interested in learning this modality, shoot me an email. We can set up a session where you can go ahead and learn how to do this for yourself or your family or for clients. And it perfectly goes well with Reiki as well as other energy modalities like acupuncture. So get ready for that. Also, IET is considered to be one where we're healing one heart at a I am a master instructor in IET. That means I have studied pretty vigorously over the years, and I offer it as a healing session, energy session component, as well as I teach this modality. I am also a Reiki master teacher, and as you know, Reiki has more than just Usui Reiki. There's over 100 different types of Reiki. I'm also a Lahochi as well as a Lemurian healer. So I have several different modalities under my hands, and with Lemurian and Lahochi and IET, I am using the energy of the angelic realm as well as the ascended masters and other spiritual beings. Okay, so let's get into this read today. All right, and let's call in the angels. Okay, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, ancestors, beings from all galactic circles, both far and wide, from this lifetime, from past lifetimes, come into this reading, surround us, guide us, and protect us, and bring us the energy and the message that is needed for today. All right? I don't date my readings. Let me finish the invocation first. And thank you very much for all of our blessings and for all the many ways that you show up in our lives, angels. Bring in the message for today that is focused on our self-care and our self-compassion. We are so grateful and thankful for all our many blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and let us begin, okay? I was going to say, because they were talking in my ears, remind them, this isn't dated. So whenever this reading is found is when it resonates with you. And I want you to go ahead and just really see what it means for you to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself means self-care on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Now, I also want to just make an announcement that my co-hosts, Lady and Coco, right now are taking a nap, as they do throughout the day. But if you should happen to hear barking in the background, it means that they are saying hello to their friends. They're not hurt, they're just simply saying hi as their friends go by. And sometimes some of the residents come by to just say good morning or good afternoon to them because they might have had puppies in their past, but no longer do, and they just get a kick out of Lady and Coco. Okay, so as I've been talking, I've also been clearing the deck that we're going to be using today. And on this channel, you know that I share which decks I use, just in case you have this deck at home. So today we're going to be using, I don't think I've ever used this one. The channel started in June, on June 10th, and so I don't think that I've used this one. Oh, yes, I have an announcement before I tell you which deck it is. I believe I'm at 130 something subscribers. When I get to 150, I'm going to be doing a card pull so that 2 people can receive a free 30-minute angel card reading. Okay, it's not a gimmick. I have done them in the past, and I will do them again. Now, the difference between an angel card reading in person or on Skype or phone is that we answer all your questions. Okay, now I offer it for 30 minutes. I also offer it for 60 minutes. All your questions are answered that you come to the call with, and oftentimes I say give me an extra 15 minutes because we go over as I'm explaining what's happening and what's going on in the cards and how they're showing up for you. After the reading, I do send you a picture of the reading so that you have that information in front of you. Okay, on an angel card reading, I get up and ask which decks would like to come out and play. And as I said, I have over 80 different decks of oracle cards and angel cards. I have a few tarot cards, and in the past I have done tarot. However, I have not done tarot on this channel. I don't know if I will introduce it at some point, but because my focus is on how we can work with the angelic realm and use our team of spiritual beings to support us as we are going through our life's journey. And on this adventure, they have been by our sides. They're just waiting for us to say, I give you permission to come into my life and assist me with, and go for it. Talk to them. Talk to them like you talk to your best friends. They have been around. They have heard your potty mouth. They have heard your thoughts, and they know your heart. Share what it is that you would like assistance with, and see how miracles begin to happen in your life. Okay? All right. So today we are going to be using the deck by Margaret Manning called Aging Beautifully. No matter what age you are, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and on, everyone wants to, I believe, grow magically, gracefully, and accumulate wisdom. I believe that we all are seeking that on some level. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started with the message for today. All right. So let me shuffle the deck. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I did tell you guys we were going to have a different setup. I thought I had every connection I needed for the setup. And as I was trying to play around with it yesterday, discovered I need to have some more little doodads. So they're on their way from Amazon, and when they get here, then I'll be able to show you the cards as I'm pulling them, okay? All right, so as I always do, I use my, oh goodness, rose quartz as I am holding the deck. The message that's coming through clearly for today is you are more powerful than you could ever imagine. So let's see what the angels want us to know. Angels, what would you like us to know? What is it? 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 Come on. Give me a signal. Give me a sign. All right. Okay. Okay. Take that. Okay. Is there something else you'd like us to look at today, angels? Come on, angels. Give us a clue. Okay, take this one. Take the bottom one. Okay. All right, so let's see what they're saying to us today. Okay, let me put on the glasses. Okay, okay, we have more than I thought came out. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What a beautiful, beautiful message. So I don't remember if I talked about self-care, but in this got wild here today. Sorry about that. Here on the Central Coast of California, we are having a beautiful, beautiful fall day. We're going to have a high of 71, and we started at the morning at 58. So a little crisp in the air, but beautiful nonetheless. We have sun, we have a slight breeze, and the leaves are crunchy as you're walking through the leaves, because as I just said, it is fall. So for fall, I pulled out this orange top because I wanted that. Fall is my season. I'm a Virgo, and I love the fall season, but then I love them all. And here in California, especially where I live, all 4 seasons are really beautiful and magical. I am so glad not to have to deal with ice and snow. Haha, got away from that. But anyway, let's get into today's reading. Okay, here we go. So the first card that came out is, oh, look at the beautiful butterfly. And the message on this card is stay curious. Children are naturally curious. As we get a little older, our curiosity diminishes. Our dreams are replaced by rules, and our desire to explore becomes a need to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way. Rediscover your inner child and reignite your curiosity. Wander, explore, marvel. The world is waiting. So this is reminding us to stay curious, to get out there, to enjoy life. Part of life is that we are to recognize the magic in life, and to recognize that, we can take time to really enjoy the beauty. when my children were younger, they'd say, and we'd be out, and I'd say, well, I'm going to be driving home. Do you want to ride with me or Dad? And they'd say, well, are we going right home, or are you going the pretty way? And I will go 5 miles out of my way to go the pretty way, because I think that enjoying the beauty of this life is really important, and to start to understand that nature is all around us, and nature sends us signals. And when we start to pay attention to those signals, we also start to really, really hone in on our ability to create more beauty within our lives. Yeah, okay? So the next card that comes out is be proud of your age. Okay, I just had a birthday, and I think I shared with you that I am 67 years old, and I'm proud of my age. I worked hard to get here, and I am absolutely excited that I made it another year. I remember someone saying to me, "You're excited about your birthday still?" I said, "Yeah, I'm above ground. A whole lot of people didn't get here." They didn't. So let me go ahead and read the message on this card, because this plays into our topic for today of self-care. And the message for today is they want to sell us pills and potions, so they tell us our wrinkles are imperfection, our skin is sagging, and that our bodies are weak. You are beautiful because you have lived. You have had a bold life and experienced the depth of your own soul. You are beautiful, not for your age, but because of your age. And that is so true. Be proud of who you are. Be proud that you've been able to age. Be proud that you have those wrinkles. That means you've had some life experience. Be proud of how you look. That doesn't mean that you let yourself go. That doesn't mean you stop paying attention to yourself. But what it does mean is that you're not embarrassed by how you look. You're not ashamed of how you look. I had someone said to me, I hope that I have the wisdom that you have when I get to be your age. I said, you probably have more wisdom than you realize. Just have to tap into it. Okay, so that's one of the things that to think about. Whether you're young or you're old, take care of yourself. Or you're old, I say wiser. Let's not say older. Let's say we've aged gracefully. I believe I have, and a lot of my friends have. I look at some of my friends, and I marvel at how beautiful they are, and how beautiful they are not only on the inside, but on the outside as well. Because what you have inside does shine through. And if you see someone in a picture and you're like, wow, they look mean and mad, well, that might be how they're showing up in life too. So, just be very conscious of how do you wish to show up, because that's what you'll get more of. Okay? All right. Oh, wow. Start aging gratefully. Wow, what a powerful card, because gratitude is a powerful intention. Every day, write down something you're grateful for. After a few months, look back and realize how lucky you are to be alive. It's the small things that accumulate into wonders. It is only in retrospect that you realize how far you've come, because you are truly blessed. And that's the message that is coming through here, that we really need to start paying better attention to how we self-talk. Are you looking in the mirror and going, girl, what's wrong with you today? Instead of, oh my gosh, how beautiful are you? See the difference in the energy there? One is of blame and of criticism. The other one is of love, pure love. And that is all anyone really wants. That is why we're here, to experience more love. And we come into this world as these amazing, curious, innocent beings. And we're curious about life, and life is full, and it's wonderful, and it's beautiful. And be grateful for every blessing you have. I have a gratitude journal that I keep next to my bed. And either in the morning or at night, and sometimes both, I will write down things I'm grateful for. Some days I write at least 3 things, but on days where I just have page to write, I'll write page or 2, sometimes 3. But I'm just saying to you, be grateful. Be grateful you got up this morning. Be grateful that you have weather. Be grateful whether that weather is sunny or cloudy. That's what Mother Nature needs for where you're at. Be grateful for the air you're breathing. Yes, with the fires, it might be a little off. I got our air quality index here today. It says good, in good air. I was like, yes. And then Alexa said it's 28. I was like, what? Because they do it, they grade it from 0 to I think 51 is really good. And so we're in the good zone. I'm happy about that because we've been up there where it's been like 50, and people, especially people who are struggling with and have air quality issues, have not been able to go outside. So to have 28, people are out walking and they're going to the beach, which I'm about 8 minutes from, and I'll be doing that when I finish all of the tapings for today. And it is just a wonderful time to be on the planet. Coronavirus be gone. It's going to go away at some point, or at least it's going to come get lower. And if you're suffering, my heart goes out to you and your family. Anyone who's suffering from COVID, I'm send you blessings of healing, and I hope that you are being graceful with yourself and taking good care of yourself. I also know to those families who've had losses. I know in our family we've had a few, and I know some people who are still struggling with COVID. Blessings to you, blessings to your loved ones, and I pray. I pray that we are, as a community, looking out for each other and reaching out to each other and sharing with each other at this very critical time of connection, a time where community is needed. So reach out to someone if you haven't, that you had on your mind and thought about, and have a conversation with them. The other day I called my aunt. She's my father's last remaining sister, Aunt Alma. And Aunt Alma is, I want to say Aunt Alma is either 94 or 96. But if you looked at her, you wouldn't know that. She looks like she's probably around 60. She's still spry. She still gets around. She lives in the same house she's lived in since 1953. When I went there, the last time it almost felt like I was stepping back into my childhood because very little had changed except the colors in one of the rooms. And I said to her, and she's remodeled her kitchen. And I said to her, Aunt Alma, have you ever changed up the color? And she said, the colors I have, I love. And I didn't see any reason to change them. I just paint every few years to give it a little uplift, but other than that, she's a Southern lady, and she's lived in the South all of her life. And she has been in, like I said, the same home since 1953. And she enjoys where she is. And when I asked her how is she handling COVID, she says, well, I don't go out in public, and everything I need is right here. And if I get bored, what is boredom? But if I get bored, I think I can go clean out a drawer or two, maybe a closet or two. And I laughed because her mother was my grandmother, and my grandmother's saying was everything in a place for everything. And I believe that Aunt Alma was paying attention because in her home, there's a place for everything, and everything is in its place. And the last message that came out today is remember to smile. Your smile says so many things. It says hello and goodbye. It says I want to see you and I see you. So share your smile often. You never know how you may change someone's day or your very own. Today as we're living with COVID and we are in a whole new dynamic of wearing masks and keeping social distance, smile because your smile, even though one can't see your face unless you have an invisible mask on or a mask that shows your lips, I'll say that. I don't know what they call them. But if smile is translated to your eyes, so people can still see that you are smiling, even though they may not be able to see your lips, okay? So today, let's stay curious, okay? And let's be proud of your age. No matter what age you are, be proud of that you got there. And age gratefully, okay? As well as remember to smile, okay? If you're struggling with anything and you need some assistance, what do? We call on the angels. And the angel that you could call on to help you today with guidance would be Archangel Gabriel. For wisdom, Archangel Uriel. for healing, Archangel Raphael, and for protection and just all around cutting energy cords from other people, especially people whose energy bring you down. Call on Archangel Michael and use his sword, as I told you. Imagine you're a gingerbread man and just take that sword and go trace your body front and back. And remember that if you're not sure which angel to call, what do we say on this channel? We say, get the flock in here. So I hope you remember that. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and share this with someone who might be struggling with today, or maybe struggling with their age, or who just may appreciate hearing something uplifting. And that's what we try to be on this channel, is uplifting and bringing inspiring information to you. All right? Okay. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope that your day is absolutely magical. Bye from Carolyn. Thanks for stopping by.